Deanna Maurice, weekly craft and lifestyle content. Hey y'all, it's Deanna Maurice. Today I have a quick, easy, and inexpensive tutorial for you all. I picked this tall, skinny tumbler up at Dollar Tree. Yes guys, Dollar Tree has now started to carry these tumblers. They are super trendy and it has like this cool finish on it. So I thought that it would be great for a project like this. This is the file that I'm going to be using for today's tutorial. I created it in Photoshop, and if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out how to create your SVGs. I pre-cut my vinyl over on my Cricut machine, and at this point I'm just going to pick at a corner and pull on the negative vinyl that I no longer need, and as you guys can see, with projects like this, it glides right off. Now for the smaller little pieces like this 2013, you have to be a little bit more careful, and as you guys can see right here, I tried to make sure that the center of my zero stayed in place. However, it didn't, so I just used my pick tool to push it back down where it belonged. So after everything is weeded, this is what you should be left with. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing for the name portion of this project. I'm using contact paper as my transfer tape. Contact paper is very reasonably priced. It's not the best, but for projects like this, it definitely does the trick. So I'm just going to go over my vinyl with my scraper tool and try to make sure that everything is adhered to my transfer tape. As you guys can see, my vinyl didn't transfer over onto the contact paper, but I just used a corner of my fingernail and push it up against the contact paper, and then it transfers over. So once the vinyl is on the contact paper, everything towards you should be sticky and your words should be reading backwards. And I'm going to do the same exact thing for my second layer, which are the names. And this one was actually a little easier to get to stick to the contact paper. As you guys can see, I'm not having to use my nails as much to transfer it over. On a cotton pad, I have a little bit of alcohol and I'm just rubbing it over my surface to make sure there's no dust or any little things sticking onto my tumbler to ensure that my vinyl will adhere as smooth as possible. Here I just have my phone and my scraper tool kind of anchoring down my tumbler so that it won't rock back and forth, so that I can line up my transfer exactly where I need it to be. Once I have it in place, I go over it with my finger first in small little circles to help avoid any possible air bubbles. Now I'm going to take my smaller scraper tool and just go over the surface once again. If your vinyl has adhered properly, you shouldn't have a problem removing the transfer tape. It should literally glide off so easy. So now I'm going to be adding on my second layer, which are the names, and I'm just going to line it up based on how I designed my SVG file. And I'm literally going to repeat the same thing that I did for the mommy sign. Now this is my favorite part. Just watch it glide off. Isn't that so satisfying, guys? I love when my projects come out exactly the way that I've planned them to. So that's all I have for y'all today. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. It is completely free, as well as hit the bell for post notifications so YouTube can notify you each and every time I upload so you won't miss a beat. And as always, this is Deanna Maurice reminding you to stay blessed and always have good vibes. Bye.